Hey everyone, and I am back for an update. So it has been a while. I don't know how long it has been. I honestly can't remember. I know that I mixed up last time. That's all I can remember. But this is probably the best I'm gonna look. um, so I'm just gonna go with it here. Otherwise, I don't think I will make the video. So I'm just gonna do it this way. I am currently 35 weeks and like 2 days. So just at the beginning of the 35th week. And I feel like this has been a very challenging, sorry about that, pregnancy for me. Definitely. Like with Erica, it was a breeze. I can honestly say it was a breeze. Obviously, it had its bumps in the road. I mean, I was pregnant, but it was nothing compared to this. I have just had problem after problem, not medically or anything, so I am not saying that at all, and I'm thankful for that. But physically speaking, it has been a lot harder on me this second time around. With the morning sickness at the beginning was really a lot worse. The gas and bloating was so much worse. And then shortness of breath was a heck of a lot worse. And now heartburn has been, honestly, like, I never thought that heartburn could affect somebody so much. Like, I get it multiple times a day. It wakes me up in the middle of the night. Like, I feel nauseous because of it. Or I don't know if it's heartburn or acid reflux. It's one of them. Call it the same thing, basically. But it will just, like, wake me out of my sleep and I'll feel nauseous because it is so bad. And, like, I'm constantly eating Tums, which I absolutely hate. It really does change the quality of your life, because then you can't sleep, and then so I've got hip issues, I've got joint issues, feet and ankle issues. There's just been a lot coming up this time, especially near the end, and I think that's because I am definitely past the weight that I was when I gave birth with Erica at this point. I think I'm about 5 pounds over what I was when I gave birth to Erica right now. Now I did start a bit overweight, and I lost weight with Erica at the beginning, whereas this one I don't think I lost anything. I just steadily kind of have gained quite a bit more this time. I think in total it was like 25 or 30 pounds with Erica. I'm already at 30 pounds gained, so not good. It's definitely not good. And one of my biggest cravings have been the barbecue Pringles. Those have been my jam. So not a great one. And then fruit, which is not so bad, but those have been my things. Sorry, I have the sniffles. I either have a cold or I have bad allergies. It's one of the two. Erica has a cold, so that's why I'm saying cold. But because she started back up at daycare, which has been great, because then I have 2 days scheduled every time, like every week, that I know if I have appointments or errands to run, that I can go do them. Because errands have been absolutely draining on me. I don't know if I mentioned last time that I was feeling like I couldn't go back to work. I think I might have been. I don't know what, again, I can't remember when I did the last video, but it's been about a week, since my doctor actually cleared me to no longer be at work due to health issues. It was too strenuous on my body physically to stand at work. I think if I had my own classroom and it was my classroom and I knew what my schedule was, I think I would be able to make modifications in order to do the job. But seeing as I'm an occasional teacher, and I am, especially at the beginning of the year, you are called out to all the schools and all the jobs, and there's not a whole lot of jobs either, so you just kind of have to take what you get. You can't just wait around for the next call, because we work on a call out system, not like a pick and choose your own job. So you have to wait for it to call you, and then you either accept or not. So if you don't accept, then you might not get a call. And so that's the way our system works with my school board. So I worked 2 days, and I was lucky enough to be in the air-conditioned portable, so I didn't have to go up any stairs or anything, and it was a Jewish holiday, so and in a predominantly Jewish area, so we had almost, like, I think I had half the class, if that. I had like 11 the first day. The second day I had 14, so I had a bit more the second day. But even with that, I sat as much as I possibly could. They were a really great class, and I did have to run and do a yard duty and an art class that was on the second floor. So there was a couple of things that kind of I had to run around and do. But besides that, I mean, it was kind of an ideal situation because we had had a heat wave, and it was nice to be in the air-conditioned portable rather than the sticky hot school. But I still swole up like a balloon. My leg was in so much excruciating pain the following day. It was just too much for me. So I contacted my doctor, and he said, okay, I think you're done then. Just because there's no modifications that I can really make, because when you're an OT, like, you're expected to just do the job that you are called for, not necessarily to make all these arrangements. I mean, they were completely wonderful. I asked them for the elevator key, so that was great, and they were totally accommodating. But I mean, and no one would say anything if they saw me sitting. But other than that, like, those are the only modifications that I feel comfortable making on my behalf, without speaking to a principal or something. So, with all that said, I am off work. That has taken a lot of pressure off, especially because we are in the process of still moving upstairs. Yes, I know that is not done yet. We are in our temporary bedroom, and Erica is in her bedroom. She is not out of the crib yet. I wanted to make the transition first into her new, like, big girl room, we say. So we transitioned her upstairs, and we wanted to keep her in the crib for now, especially seeing as the baby doesn't need the crib right away. We'll be using the bassinet or something else. So that was what we've gone with, and it has been a lot smoother than what I had anticipated. So at least the bedrooms are up there, but the hardwoods are still not in, so we can't move into the master yet until the hardwoods are in. So hopefully that's going to be done in the next week. Oh, please. Week and a half. We have our Thanksgiving coming up, so I'm hoping by Thanksgiving that it will be done and that we can start moving into that room and get set up and organized. Because let's face it, baby girl could be here any day now. Like, I'm 35 weeks, and I have definitely had a lot of Braxton Hicks, some pressure, cervical pinches, cramping, backache, all that stuff. With Erica, I had none. I had zero until labor, basically. So, I mean, I had nothing ahead of time. This time, I mean, I had pressure, but, like, not anything else. So here's hoping that everything gets sorted before baby girl comes. Yeah, that is my big update for now. Like I said, medically speaking, everything's been okay, other than, I mean, probably too much weight gain. But at this point, it's kind of almost like unavoidable, because you're at the very end and you can retain water very easily, and the baby's also putting on a ½ pound a day, or a week. Anyways, I guess this is getting kind of long, so I am going to sign off. So I will update you when there's something else more to update on. Alright guys, bye for now.